Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania.
Eventually, we're going to go.
Thanks, BA. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They've landed De'Aaron Fox in a massive move that'll have huge implications moving forward, adding a whole new element just in terms of Fox's speed and skill on the floor. Whatever defensive plans opponents might have had for him in the past, they'll need to throw him out and start over.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Christie in at the 1. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Yeah. Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one at the line is good.
But the early bird gets the worm, and welcome to the morning grind. My name is Gamezar. I just woke up from my sleep.
Starts to come into a
Got
little
about
bit sharper focus. The best teams usually have created some level of separation.
10 hours of sleep.
What's amazing to
So
me
I'm ready to go
is the parity in
for a
the
day of
league,
streaming.
and typically we're seeing the tightness.
I just had to
reflected in the
change
standings.
my
You have to
fridge
admire
light
the
bulb
growth of
because the
Jaylen
light
Brown.
bulb
He comes in as an attacking athlete.
broke.
He's now a better passer, and he absolutely
That's okay.
is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Down low. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Robinson Earl. Off the mark there with a 3. There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Knocked loose. Alvarado with a steal. Pass to Robinson Earl. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. BA?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. The Pelicans lead by 3. Pass to Alvarado.
Still feel sick.
Here's Robinson Earl.
Yeah, I still feel sick.
Shot clock at 5.
Or else I'd be chatting a lot more.
And there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 5 now.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's New Orleans up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Celtics trail by 3. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Jones. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Hauser. Still without a bucket. Drops in the 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Come on.
Here's Christie. Back to Aldama. Pass to Hauser for 3. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McCollum outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And again, New Orleans no good. Celtics lead by 5. Tatum passes to Christie. Six to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Jones. Nails it from 3. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
On the wing, Tatum. Over McCollum. Tatum can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
McCollum's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Christie passes to Hauser. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And it's McCollum penetrating. That ties the game.
Yeah, just great initiative from McCollum. He welcomes any scoring opportunity the defense gives him.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And we are very close to announcing our dunk contest participants. The final list is coming soon.
If the contest ends up being that list, I'd be very happy with it. What a group that is.
Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Murray's shot is good.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Christie. Back to Tatum. Will it go? Jones grabs the board.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Now here's Murray. The 3 is up. Christie with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
New Orleans in the lead. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Fox. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, Fox! No stopping him.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 9 points.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
Unloads from 13. Tatum can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Murray. And New Orleans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Christie. Outside Murray. Five on the clock. And again, New Orleans no good. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for McCollum. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th, New Orleans.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Back to Murray. From downtown, Boston pulls it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. That one is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And the shot goes down.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They set the pick. Williamson against Tatum. Williamson outside. Shoots over Tatum. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gafford. Over to the wing. Throws it up high. White on the wing. 9 points for him in his last game. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Williamson. That one falls. Williamson's got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Fox outside. Shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Aldama's checked in for Jason Tatum. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Pelicans. Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
You know, for New Orleans, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Inside, here's Williamson. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by White. Celtics lead by 6. Fox outside. Gafford with a screen on Murray. Here's Fox. That shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Murray finds Williamson. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's White. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And stolen by Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Williamson outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Fox, the pass to Gafford. Now White. Outside, Brown. The shake. Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 3. Now here's Williamson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Dallas. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's McCollum, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And that one drops.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Fox. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Brown, that's good.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Pass to Messi. The drive by Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Boston leading by 3. Here's Fox. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. There's McCullough with the 3. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
To the chef, as good as it gets. I'm afraid.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Adding a dynamic guard to the mix, De'Aaron Fox will inject energy into this team. Fantastic at running the point and very creative, an unselfish player. Exciting move for the organization and their fan base.
And now taking a look at that first half action,
Drop a pinch
it was
of
a
bottle
less than
of
ideal start for the Pelicans.
Mix it up and serve
I'm
it on a
impressed they're still in
plate.
this. They've done some good things in
It tastes like pain. 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 And I'm to blame.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
Boston leading by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Daniel Gafford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Fox in at point. Gafford the screen. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Williamson with it. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Pass to Gafford. White with it. Tatum, a screen on McCollum. White. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans.
Would not believe your eyes if tenderly fireflies.
Fades. And he gets it to go. Williamson's got his third bucket of the night.
Zion rarely takes shots outside of the paint. It's good to see him expanding his range.
Here's Fox. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 4.
It's hard to say that I'd rather stick with
From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. He's got 13.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside, Brown. No coverage that time.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. For the tie. It's hauled in by White.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one of one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it, right?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
Why do I tire of counting sheep? When I'm far too tired to fall asleep. It's 10 million fireflies. I'm weird because I hate goodbyes. I got
That's
the eyes as
We
they
talk
said
about
farewell.
high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies
But
that very
where
description.
several are.
Always working
If my
hard,
dreams
always
get
looking
real
to outwork
bizarre,
his
cause
opponent.
I saved a few and I keep them in a jar.
So we
Remember,
get some bonus.
folks, kill the part of you that cringes, not the part of you that is cringe.
A little over 2.5 minutes.
If I
off the
killed
clock
the
in this
part of me
final
that was
play.
cringe, I would have
Has to be
killed
seen.
myself. Remember,
Murray against
I'd
Fox.
like to make myself believe.
Murray's shot is good.
Murray's
Murray's got 11 points.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray
It's hard
credit
to
for
say
keeping
that
his
I
focus.
never stay awake
Joe
when
Mazzulla
I'm
calls timeout here.
asleep.
We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Have the chance to turn the pages over. We can write what we want to write. You gotta make it before we get much older. We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. Can we look at each other? Yeah, the voice trying to understand it, and the noise and make it clear.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Jason Tatum.
We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear. This time, we know we can stand together. With the power to be powerful.
Three from the inbound.
Believing we
Can't get it to drop.
can make it
Pelicans trail by
better.
Murray scanning the floor.
Ooh, we're all someone's daughter. We're all
Gafford with
someone's
the block.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford can be a force defensively.
And the Celtics in possession here. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his third foul so far. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tatum drives in.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
And now a bagpipe solo.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Fox. To the middle. Here's Murray. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
All right, kids. Get the bed. I'll get the storybook.
Outside White.
Y'all tucked in?
Knocked away.
Here we go. Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived by slow, when laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there was a little boy who was misled by another little boy. This is what he said. Me and you, Ty, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. Did the job. Money came with ease, but one couldn't stop us like it had disease. He robbed another and a sister and a brother. Tried to rob a man, there was a DT undercover. We got brothers, I was starting to act erratic as it keeps the little boy northeast ecstatic. Put him in the belly and inside of his slab. But little did he know, little boy was trapped. The cop pulled him down, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" They say, "For the cops kid me." The cop got scared, the kid started to figure, "I'll do years if I pull this trigger." So he pulled dash and ran around the block. Cops radio said to another lady cop. He ran by a tree there, saw his sister. Shot for her head, shot back, but he missed her. Looked around good for the expectation, so he stopped his head for the subway station. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he ran out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed her. Then he ran and moved in the abandoned building. Ran upstairs up to the top floor. Opened up the door there. Guess who we saw? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope who don't need a meaning to walk to know. So he said, "I need bullets. Hurry up, run." Dope fiend was about to spank the shotgun. He went inside, but there was cops all over. Then he dipped into a car. A stolen Nova. Raced to the block to an 83. Crashed to a tree near the university. Escaped the lines through the car, was battered. Rat-a-tat-tat, and all the cops scattered. Ran out of bullets and he still had static. Grabbed the pregnant lady and pulled out the automatic. Pointed to the head, said his arms were red. When he got back up, but he is dead. He beat his heart. He knew he was wrong, so he let the lady go when he saw us to run off. Siren sounded, he seemed astounded. Before long, little boy got surrounded. He dropped the gun, so went the story. And this is the way I had to end this story. He was only 17 in a madman street. The cop shot the kid, I still hear him scream. This ain't funny, so don't dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong cat. Stay in there or your soul gets cast. Good night.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. Aldama's checked in for Boston. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Now here's Brown. 15
Teacher
points in the game.
Next year, the director. Learning from Rob Nelson, a much better director. $3 billion new machine who comes out for a solo real contest. But I told him with me, I'll bring the rest of your cycle. I'll bring back Jaws and take a bite of your life. I'm always at the top of my game. I get the vertigo, the jets, and the terminal. Wait, I'm in the Monica. I rock the Academy and the DGA. You rock as many Oscars as the slot. I'm going to throw up the shells with your sights and the blaze. Take a train, send me in to the next big place. I produce cartoons and make games for all ages. You produce, you still make 1 or 2 faces. Come on, people, you'll be a bit more gracious. They're getting up for moving fast in my
They're
brightness.
sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fox surveying the D.
I'm the master. That's it. Must be a small song check.
Here's Jones. He's got 11.
That's a month.
Pass to Messi. Outside Jones.
God, give me a Tylenol. Stop robbing, y'all. Alfred, you gotta stop, dog. I'm making it dog. There's only one movie I know you from, And I seen more blood in the shower when I saw my phone. We tried to find World War I, but couldn't do that. British Army One lets you drunk, you're too fat. Look it up. It's a true fact. Wikipedia that. Now allow me to attack Stephen Hack.
Possession right there.
The world's
15 points in the game.
Sell out bullshit.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Jurassic Park.
And there's the lob.
It's a cleanest, but when I grip mics on the meanest, Quentin Tarantino
and here's Aldama, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Brown. There's the 3.
Genius is obviously the word, but there's no reason to use it unless you're talking about the group, and there's really nothing to it. Everything I do is visionary. Every single frame of painting made exactly how I want to make. Do another take and get it right. 127,000. I'll make you love me. Drum the bomb, the ultra bomb. Runs like clockwork. Pick you off her. Say Spielberg, got a purple. AI is the worst waste potential since the Ninja Turtles. That's enough. I've had enough crap from all of you. Well, I'll come down there and show you what a real star can do. I'll still blow with the telephone, no duck hammer. I work solo. It's one thing I learned in this game. Motherfucking money. I make that dollar, y'all. Motherfucking money to make my Wahlberg. Make some motherfucking setup shop and got a few drops that I got. Milk, money, roast to the rock. Now I got that socks made of silk. I ain't got that heel. Don't give a fuck. Checks to the bank, and I sign them with my nuts. Hear the people what they love. The critics say I'm evil. Got a top of re-reviews while I'm working on the sequel. Got a gift from above. The eyes of an eagle when it comes to blowing up. No director is my equal.
Alvarado outside, inside. And Gafford with the block. And he recovers it. And for Boston, they're shooting just 36% in the third.
We all know Mike Bay
the lead. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
3 points.
Michael Bay's got so many insults, and then he came in with straight heat.
1:51 left in the third quarter. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Boston with some changes. Cornette checked in for Gafford. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And Christie subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Celtics on D. They lead by 1. Jones from outside. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Christie. Alvarado defending. Here's Brown. Oh, sweet move. And he can't get that one.
You Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Robinson Earl. The 3-ball. Boston pulls it in. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Brown. Jones with the block. Now Alvarado. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, Jones. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Alvarado outside. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Alvarado's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Celtics trail by 5. Brown looking around. From outside the arc. Brown answers with a 3-ball on the other end.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's New Orleans up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Celtics trail by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Jason Tatum out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Christie in at the point guard position. No good on the triple. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Down low. Here's Robinson Earl. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Christie. Pass to Cornett. Tatum inside. And they get it back. Here's Christie. Cornett sets a screen. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Christie. Here's Hauser. Defended by Jones. Stolen by Jones. Murray from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
His first triple in the second half. That makes 3 for the game. And
we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. shot to stop the run. Christie's shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 9. Pass to Murray. Now Jones. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Celtics have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Murray passes to Jones. Launches it. And it's Kornet with a rebound. Kornet's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Trey Murphy. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Celtics trail by 7. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Lets it go from 11. Again, Boston.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Inside, here's Messi, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot, lead your teammate perfectly.
Fox against Murray. Fox, the pass to Tatum. Kornet sets a screen, fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Murray. Driving to the basket. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, Murray is slithery. I mean, he makes great adjustments there on the move.
The first one falls. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Jones.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen. And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Murray. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Christie. And here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. They get it again. Kornet. Uses the glass on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Messi. Ooh, poked away. Fox with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Fox. Now Aldama. Tatum, a screen on Williamson. Here's Aldama. On target from range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Fox against Murray. To the inside. Here's Messi. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Celtics trail by 4. Fox outside. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Now Murray. Oh, there's the... Oh, Zion! Up high to finish the lob.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Here's Fox. Tatum, a screen on McCollum. Here's Christie. Three-pointer, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Unloads. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Messi's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Tatum, a screen on Murray. Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Murray. Takes the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum from long range. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Here's Messi. Kicks it out to Williamson. Rebound by Jason Tatum. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Fox goes in. Can't get it to fall. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Williamson. Outside Murray. Back to Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And he can't hit the second.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got rebound number 11. Williamson passes to McCollum. Back to Williamson. 4 on the clock. Boston pulls it in. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Brown. No good on the fadeaway. New Orleans leading by 4. There's McCollum with the 3. Tatum pulls it in. So it's Boston now. Pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Fox outside. White with it. Here's Gafford. From deep three-point land. The shot that time not on target.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Looking to end this cold spell. And a nice layup by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Bad news.
Ready to cash in.
My pipes are frozen.
McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Fox against McCollum. And it's Fox missing.
Well, we lost this game.
Is gone.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored
I take my
by
meds.
their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. White is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's good for 2.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Oubre outside. Harris against Tatum. Harris kicks to Oubre. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now, here's Brown. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Tatum kicks to White. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Maxey looking it over.
Time to wake up, Stan.
Gafford against Embiid.
Time to stand up, be a man.
Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Come at us, we'll come right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What's wrong with you? You got a wife. I have one too.
Outside Tatum.
Together.
Tatum wide
Oh
open,
my
fires
God!
one. And again,
It's
Wilson with the
not
triple.
hard
Three
enough.
of his own
Oh, you
for
damn.
Tatum. That is how you respond.
Harris outside.
See?
Maxey sets a screen for
Face,
Harris.
body's all over the
Oubre
place.
outside.
Oh yeah, and that's my mama.
Embiid with a screen on Tatum.
Why is Steve from American Dad obsessed with his mom?
Rebounded by Gafford.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And open your eyes.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this office.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
A moment now to see the numbers for Fox. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they
Time
are,
is the resource.
This guy expects more of himself.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you can really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Pass to McCain. Maxey kicks to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And they double up Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Outside, Maxey. From downtown. Rebound, Boston.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to White. The kick out to Fox. Over Maxey. Fox, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Maxey passes to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
They grab their own miss. Here's Gafford. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
To the paint. Here's Oubre. And the layup falls.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
Gafford sets the pick for Fox. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Check out stats for Embiid. Just an incredible month of basketball. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Tatum kicks to Gafford. Back to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. Gafford trying to break free. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tatum at the line for one.
That one misses.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. This should almost be unlawful for a guy
that fella Lex Luger foul. I go hard in your motherfucking paint, fella. Leave you stinking, fella. What the fuck you thinking, fella?
Thank you, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced
broad day with that ass
they landed De'Aaron Fox in a massive move that'll have huge implications moving forward, adding a whole new element just in terms of Fox's speed and skill on the floor. Whatever defensive plans opponents might have had for him in the past, they'll need to throw him out and start over.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
Swear to God.
He hits the second from the line. White with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. And here's Tatum for three. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers
Walk of Flame is his own best hype man.
shooting foul as the whistle blows.
He's just
He'll shoot
thinking,
2 free throws.
what the fuck you thinking?
That one on White.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at
My
drawing
favorite
the
Eric Andre
defense's
show
attention
moment is
and
when
fouls.
Hannibal Buress starts singing Heart of the Paint out of
Points have been
nowhere.
generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Tobias Harris-Clark has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is. And he only played 1 year in college and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor. You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Maxey against Fox.
McCain. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. Gafford sets the pick for White. Launches a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The 76ers with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tatum with a screen on Oubre. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Harris outside. Pass to Oubre.
You listen to Waka Flocka at all?
Yes, it is an illegal screen. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course, there's the 76ers. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that can make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
6 to shoot.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite Eric Andre show moment.
Pass to McCain. Now Maxey. Sweet move.
Said fuck school. And then a burner, then I grabbed some marijuana. Said the sweetest thing I've ever had. Half a foot of water. Put your ass to sleep.
They held it together at the end. They did just enough to hang on for that W.
Floggavelli is a masterpiece.
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Good work there as it goes. McCain's got
After this game, I'm probably gonna.
Not much resistance.
I don't know. Probably play some more. I'm not going to Social Connection today. Hey, it's cold as hell. B, I got a meeting with my caseworker, and I got to make sure my house is clean. Priorities, Tanner. I'll go to Social Connection after a meeting with the caseworker. It's only at 1 o'clock.
White's got his second bucket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. We're going to have a discussion here on the
Yeah.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Daniel Gafford.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and
So
it's paid
you
big-time dividends.
thought you might like to go to the show.
And it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
That's a man. Is that a band? That's a band.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
I think I listen to them. They go like Flocka, 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 right?
Point shooters in the league.
Fuck
Didn't
him.
give an inch of room.
Back to Brown.
I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
Brown with it.
I like how every word is cursed. It's censored except the N word.
The time running down in the shot clock. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, and mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard.
I've got some bad news for you, sunshine. Pink isn't well. He's
always looking to expand.
And they sent us along as a surrogate fan. We're gonna find out
1:30 left to play in the first quarter.
Already quiz in the theater tonight. Stood him up against the wall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they
There's one in the spotlight. He doesn't look right to me. Get him up against the wall.
With his double, kicks it out to Maxey. It's good from long range.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey
That only smooth flash. Into the
Celtics
room.
leading by 3.
This one's smoking on joints. On down the spots.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. There's Brown with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the inside. Drummond. And it's Drummond.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Brown the pass to Christie. Here's Hauser. And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Butler comes in for Maxey. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Christie. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. For 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Over in the corner, Edwards. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. 1 second left. That shot, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Christie. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Christie the pass to Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here's Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Hauser. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Literally killing himself.
That free throw, no good. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Gordon.
To the ball, play me among the stars. Among the stars, let me see what's great like.
And the second free throw, good. And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 2. They swipe it. Here's Christie. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Celtics have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Butler, he's checked in for the 76ers.
In other words, I love you.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Off target from outside.
Fill my heart with song and let me
Here's Christie. Now Tatum.
You are all I long for, all I worship,
Tatum
and
clearly
above.
putting on a show in this one.
In other words, please be true.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Embiid takes the pick from Butler. Hands it from downtown. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum with the screen on Edwards. Tatum on the wing. Puts the move on. Kept alive. And Cornette gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Embiid the screen. Here's Grimes. The dive for the ball. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hits it from 3-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Jason Tatum on top.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler kicks to Edwards. Latrey. Aldama with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Grimes passes to Butler. Embiid with it. Aldama's there. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
There's a screen by Aldama. Inside. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Now Tatum, who's coming off a 25-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Fires top of the key. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics leading by 5. Now, here's Fox. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pocket 6. It's good. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Pass to Yabusele. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Christie. Fox with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Screen by Gafford. Ring shot on the way. Fox, no good. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. And that one comes up a bit short.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Tatum kicks to Fox. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. And he gets it to go. Gafford's got his first bucket of the night.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Here's McCain. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9.
He's driving inside. Tatum is either either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year.
A whole
but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Didn't upload multiple tracks. Unless you sampled something, that's AI.
The first free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result
let's just be
of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jaylen Brown comes in for Santi Aldama, and Derek White subbed in for Christie. And so Tatum nails them both. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Gafford sends the pick for Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Harris outside. Back to Maxey. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Tatum. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Brown against Oubre. With the fadeaway. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tatum, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Maxey, his last outing with 20 points. Pass to Harris to end the drought. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 76ers with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's McCain. He's got 7. Pass to Oubre. And here's Maxey. Shot to stop the run. That shot, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 17.
Obviously, stay away from TikTok and drugs.
27 points.
If you're buying drugs off TikTok, you should just like delete your brain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's natural selection. That's just natural selection. I'm sorry. If you're buying drugs off TikTok, God is just choosing you to heaven.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
God is taking you to heaven sooner.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the 3-pointer.
And you're probably not making it to heaven. I'm just telling you.
It's one thing when your shots are but when you
what the fuck?
Things aren't
Like,
going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
The 76ers trail by 16.
ain't no way I would ever trust TikTok drugs. And I bought a lot of sus shit back in my day.
Help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
Harris against Tatum.
Muhammeds would have me coughing up Chinese in 2 hits.
For the screen on Harris. Bounce pass from Tatum. Gafford misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fox with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. Gafford misses. Now Oubre. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Adding a dynamic guard to the mix, De'Aaron Fox will inject energy into this team.
Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Here's Fox. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Oubre. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. From the wing. Good work defensively by Fox.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For the screen on Harris. And here's Tatum for 3. The 76ers trail by 12. Oubre on the wing. Embiid in the corner. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Tatum. Second in scoring. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Pass to Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Daniel Gafford. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. Here's Maxey. He's got 12. Harris outside. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Tatum passes to White. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Got memories with him. Felt like he had something.
Pass to Oubre. Harris with it. 76ers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCain.
Got memories with him. Felt like he had something.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Now here's Tatum.
Got memories with him. Felt like he had something.
From down in the low post, it goes. Tatum's got 34 points.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
I got memories with him. Felt like he had something. It's sober. Felt like I got memories with him. Felt like he had something.
True.
Paul McCartney sandwich. I'm confused. His favorite sandwich today is Macca himself. Paul McCartney is undisputably the most talented human.
Marmite? Okay, you lost me.
Won a total of 19 Grammys and was responsible for debut Let It Be, Eleanor Rigby, Yesterday, Black, and so many more. You know that both the songs Let It Be and Yesterday came from All Should Be. Imagine dreaming up two of the most famous songs of all time. Being a longtime vegetarian and animal activist, it's no surprise that Paul's favorite sandwich is veggie heavy. It's a bagel with lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles, all slathered with Marmite, hummus, and honey mustard. Oh, and you can't forget about the slices of the finest.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. You take a look at Gafford. Third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Won a total of 19
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Yesterday, Blackbird, and so many. Did you know that both the songs Let It Be and Yesterday
Here's McCain. Light covering, launches it. McCain's shot is off.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close
like
down
right
on
after I bought
quickly when he's ready to pull
Summer
the trigger.
2019, peak cocaine summer, standing in front of my purple Cadillac DeVille in Kyle's driveway with a bag of slice of pizza and a case of cigarettes in my arm. Okay? Mr. President, with the pinky extended. Okay, so here I am, way back in the day. There's my purple Cadillac. This is me pulling up to the front. I've got the Seagrams on deck, brother. You're ready to go. No concern, brother. No stress. We're locked in. So this
three-pointer, no good.
Like right after I bought my
give up that kind of look
Summer 2019 cocaine summer, standing in front of my purple Cadillac DeVille in Kyle's driveway with a bag of weed, a slice of pizza, and a case of cigarettes in my arm. Okay? Mr. President, with the pinky extended. Okay, so here I am, way back in the day. There's my purple
In the most suburb of the suburbs.
Fearlessness and confidence.
This is the Chicago Grim Reaper.
His ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch
like right after
or
I
off
bought
the
my
dribble gives him an
Summer
added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic.
Why was Kyle taking pictures of you like a proud mother on their kid's first day of school?
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer
way
all
back
over
in the
the
day,
floor.
There's my purple
Amazing to think how far
Cadillac.
he's
This is
come
me pulling up to
in
the
such a short
function.
amount
I've
of
got
time.
the secrets on deck, brother. You're ready to go. No concern, brother. No stress. We're locked
He's
in.
perfect from the line this
So
time.
this
Not only is Max
like
solid
right
and
after I
efficient
bought
from
my
the line, but he gets there
Summer
quite a bit too.
2019 peak cocaine summer, standing in front of my purple Cadillac DeVille in Kyle's driveway with a bag of weed, a slice of pizza, and a case of cigarettes in my arm. Okay? Mr. President, with the pinky extended.
The 76ers trail
And so
by
here I
18.
am, way back in the day. There's my purple Cadillac. This is me pulling up to the front. I've got the secrets on deck, brother. You're ready to go. No concern, brother. No.
Geeks played SNL and they absolutely killed it with a roaring performance of Trinidad, where the most aggressive and peak moments sounded monstrous, sounded mind-blowing, and they did a nice little rendition of Cocaine 2, where Hannah Fincher was sounding especially expressive. The fans liked it. It was a good show out for sure. The band, I would say, even overcame SNL's famously dry, awkward live sounds, but not all of the acts were positive. Some people saying it was handily the worst SNL live performance they've ever seen. Apparently it was not enough to win over MAGA. But yeah, a lot of weird, awkward responses for sure across Twitter and Reddit. And it just kind of goes to show how annoying he's blowing up, becoming mainstream. And, you know, the gatekeeping discourse has been on social media around TikTok and like, because if anything, these reactions just show the band has only begun to scratch the mainstream just because they're popular right now with European fans and FYPs are like dating this content that you're voluntarily reacting to. It doesn't mean
Oubre kicks to Harris. Oubre, a screen on Tatum. Back to Oubre.
I think I could drink Dr. Pepper fast.
Pass to McCain. They get it again. Outside, Maxey. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter. Celtics leading by 17.
I think I could drink Dr. Pepper.
How did you do that?
You should have Dr. Pepper.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Harris passes to Oubre. And Embiid with the screen on Brown. Oubre can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wait, Hassan was banned on Twitch again? God damn it. What was Hassan banned for?
Go get it, young
Hassan banned on Twitch. What for? What for? A 7-day ban? Oh my god. Fuck off.
4 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. He dents the rim.
They can't keep getting away with it.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And a miss there on the triple. Boston leading by 17.
Well, enjoy the vacation, Hassan. You deserve it.
He's got 8 over
Oubre. You deserve it, bro. Stream it every day of the year.
Oubre against Brown. And Derek White picks up the foul.
Come on.
Foul of the game. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kelly Oubre. Boston also.
I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna make some eggs with some Cheetos. Yes, you might hear that and go, what the fuck? But that's a really good combo, actually. Scrambled eggs and Cheetos. It's delicious.
Embiid finds Harris. That's him coming off the assist from Embiid. Harris has got 8.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Back to Fox. Pass to Tatum. And he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got 39.
He's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding by.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Gafford. Embiid, no good. Boston leading by 16. Brown outside.
It's like it is
outside
as alcoholic.
Out to the right wing.
As an alcoholic, this is at least an 8. Yo, I might have to make an OG titty. That sounds delicious. Ciroc, just vodka. Vodka, lemonade, and grape juice.
Letting it fly from deep and build that lead.
Sounds delicious.
Not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Oh my god!
He was compelled to go back at
Has to be Welch's grape juice. Has to be Welch's. Can't like I agree with Diddy on that. It has to be Welch's.
Pass to Gafford.
I might have to try that.
Celtics working the ball around now.
But if I wake up in the sex dungeon, fucking oh my god!
Hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 16.
Help me.
Over to the wing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some things.
Maxey on the wing. 16 points for him.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Outside, Fox. 1:52 left here in the third quarter.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 1:22 left in the third. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 13 points. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Grimes. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 18.
Finishing despite the contact on him. Serious toughness from Maxey there.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Brown right side.
I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
For Boston, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Jaylen Brown, 2 shots.
Buttermilk biscuits. Go with my bread. Yeah!
The first one drops.
You got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Second free throw, no good.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
There's the pick. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. And here's Drummond. Here's Grimes. Some solid defense from Brown. Aldama passes to Brown. A 3-ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The 76ers trail by 15. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum. Also Christie out there. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Up top, Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the first one at the line is good.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunity.
It's stolen by Edwards. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their efforts.
Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Aldama. Here's Hauser, the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Crichton's with the bucket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Tatum. Stolen by Gordon. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Hauser. Here's Christie. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hauser. Pass to Christie. And here is Tatum. Nifty move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Boston.
Jason Tatum. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
The 76ers trail by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Edwards. Here's McCain. 5 on the clock. Embiid the screen. 18 feet out. McCain's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They get it back. Right wing. Here's Aldama. A three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Embiid drops them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Fox. Outside Tatum. Pass to Aldama. Right side, Fox. Second chance shot. And Cornet gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's McCain. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's Fox with the ball for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Fox with it. Down low. Pass to Christie. Just 4 to shoot. Fox, no good.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
2 shots.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Outside Fox. Looking to get it going. And McCain pulls it down.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Boston leading by 15. Hauser the pass to Fox.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Yabusele. And Maxey subbed in for Edwards. And here is Fox. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound, Gafford. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Celtics lead by 17. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Gafford against Embiid. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Pass to Gafford. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's McCain. For 3, Harris. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum finds Aldama. Gafford with the ball. The kick out to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half. The 76ers trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Maxey. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Maxey's got 20 points.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Pass to Brown.
76ers foul.
And again, Boston with the triple.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the rejection by Gafford. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And here's Harris from the arc. 76ers with the new shot clock. Here's Maxey. That one goes in. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Outside, Fox. Tatum with a screen on Maxey. Fox passes to Brown. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Harris looking it over. Fox against Maxey. Shoots over Fox. Pass to McCain. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Oubre outside. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Good on both. Here's White. Pass to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Puts it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Tatum's got 44.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Eggs.
Here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 24 points for Tyrese Maxey. Outside, Fox. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oubre outside. Harris setting the pick for Oubre. Connects from three-point range. Oubre's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Brown. Drops in the layup for two. Brown's got 22 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Embiid against Gafford. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And, yes, it's good. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Gafford. Up top, Brown. Covered by Oubre. Count the basket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Let's eat.
The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've got to be happy with how well they're playing. Certainly on the upswing, everyone understanding and knowing their role.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Derek White. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Outside, Brown. Tatum looking it over. Gafford with a screen on Mobley. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And he makes a first. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. No good on the three. The Celtics on offense. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tatum against Garland. And finished off by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Garland against Fox. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Allen. 15 in his last outing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Fox. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Garland. Let's go with a three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Tatum finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. On the take. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
And depth at sending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Lit up my eggs as I ate them fast as they get cold. My least favorite thing about eggs, they get cold so quick, and then they're like edible. So I don't make eggs very often. I'm a slow eater, and I take my time eating. Oh, excuse me. It's good for you. Both good from eggs. Did you really ask for anything better? We're going to finish this game later.
Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Cleveland, second.